Hello? Are you awake yet? Oh, yeah, you're just starting to come to. It's okay. Relax. You're here with me, and you're safe. Don't worry. You're fine, you're safe. All that happened was that your body couldn't take the amount of electricity I was putting into you. And so you passed out for a little bit, but don't worry. I kept you safe. Why, is there a fan on in here? Well, I figured your body might have overheated slightly. And besides, it's getting a little hot outside, too. So I put a fan on in here to keep you cool. Make sure that your body didn't overheat too much. I don't want you dying on me. What kind of fun would that be? What kind of happily ever after would that be if you died, and I was left without a lover? That would suck. What happened? Oh, we were just having a little bit too much fun. And your body couldn't take it, and it reached its limit. And it passed out just a little bit. You were asleep for a few hours. Plenty of time for me to get things tidied up around here and make this place a little bit more cheery and presentable. I took the liberty of hanging up some drawings that I thought you might like, and I put the fan on. Just tried to make this room a little bit more comfortable for you. Turned down the electrical hum just a bit. You still seem a little sickly. You're probably just really tired and probably really dehydrated. Here, I think I have something that might be able to help with that. Here, I poured you a drink while you were out. Hopefully, this will help. Here you go. Is that better? I'm glad. Let me know if you need more. I'm always happy to be of service to the one I love. That definitely seemed like it helped. I'll have to be more careful with you next time. Your stamina is very well. It's very good. But when exposed to electricity, everyone has their limits. Unless you're born with the powers that I have. In my case, electricity flows through my very veins and I have no limit, but I've got to be careful with you. I don't want you to ever have to pass out for several hours like that ever again. That's so sad. All that time we had to spend apart. I made use of it, sure, but I can't have you slipping away from me, even in unconsciousness like that ever again. It was so terrifying to be alone. To not have access to the one person that makes me feel whole, that makes me feel sane. You truly are my light in the darkness. I, of course, have always had electric powers, but you give them purpose. You light up my world better than my electricity ever could. You're like a burning candle in my ever-ending night skies. You honestly and truly complete me, dear one. You probably don't know what it's like to go through life alone and afraid, ostracized from society, no friends, no real family that cares. Truly and well alone. Having no one. But then, One day you meet someone that shakes up your entire universe. This person I'm describing, going through all these things, is naturally me, and the someone I meet is you. You gave my entire life purpose. I wasn't just using my powers to protect myself anymore. I was using them to get closer to you. After all, that's how I brought you here. Your memories of that night might still be a little hazy. Do you remember how I brought you here? Do you remember the freak storm that only targeted the university? That was me. That lightning storm, that was all me. All in pursuit of you. All a distraction, so that everyone would start leaving, so that I could obtain you, my one true love. That was all for you, my dear. Every last bit of it. That storm took a lot of my powers, you know? It took a lot of energy to keep it up for as long as I did. But I needed a way to get you out of there, subdued and unconscious, unseen. Because everyone else would be freaking out about the pandemonium of a random lightning storm right in the middle of the university and nowhere else. That was really, really risky. But I did it for you. And I'd do it again. I'd do it 1,000,000 times over every single time, without fail. Just to have you. And while you were caught off guard by the lightning, I got to you. I managed to get you and pursue you and get you to this location. It was the perfect plan. I'd do it again and again if I had to. There's no mountain I won't move, no hurdle I won't climb. You are the end-all be-all. I can't explain it. I don't think you'd understand why. I barely understand why sometimes. All I can say is there's something about you. Maybe it's something in your aura. Maybe it's something about the way you talk, the way you look, the way you act. I'm not quite certain. All I know is that I want it. I want whatever it is that you've got that makes you so special. It's contagious. When I get around you, I feel so different. I don't feel alone. I feel safe. Even though you and I have not talked since you being here at my house, I don't know what it is. It's this feeling that I just can't ignore. I know I love you. I know I value you. But it's also something else. I feel safe around you. I feel like you'd be an excellent protector. I feel like you can lift me up when no one else could. I know I have powers, and I know I'd most likely be doing the protecting when it comes to the two of us, but in your own way, you're like a knight in shining armor. You protect me in a way that no one else can. What am I talking about? I'm being ridiculous. Oh, darling, that hurts. That really hurts. And here I thought we were starting to get on common ground with one another. I mean, think about the breakthrough that we went through last time, before I accidentally made you fall unconscious. I definitely don't want to do that again unless you do something to make me have to, mind you. I don't want to do that to you, but I'm not afraid to use force should you fall out of line. So, don't try anything funny, okay? And no one has to get hurt. I love you, I cherish you, I value you. I want to hear more about you, I want to hear more from you, but if you start to get ornery with me, if you start to cross the line, and there is a line, I'll have to show you who's boss. And I don't want to have to do that. But if you make me, I will. I'm not afraid. to use my powers on you, rather forcefully if I have to. So don't make me, because I will. Got it? Good. Now, I think that comment was probably just because you're hangry. After all, you haven't eaten since you've arrived here. We better fix that. Don't worry, I'll cook you a meal fit for someone of such high majesty as yourself. I'll cook you the best meal you've ever eaten. A meal that no other girl could possibly make. I'll be right back. It won't take me too long at all. And then you'll see just how right for you I am. I won't take long. I love you. Mwah.